Michael Schumacher did not just win races. He changed the DNA of Formula One. Born in Hueth, Germany, Schumacher's journey began far from luxury. His father worked as a mechanic at a kart track and built young Michael his first kart using discarded parts. It wasn't polished, it wasn't expensive, but it was fast, and so was he. From the beginning, Schumacher wasn't just talented, he was intense. Other kids raced for fun. Michael raced to win. Every lap mattered. Every mistake was remembered. Even in karting, he studied rivals, defended aggressively, and pushed limits. By the late 1980s, he had progressed through junior categories with one clear trait: relentless focus. He wasn't flashy. He wasn't loud, but he was always improving. In 1991, Formula One got its first real glimpse of him. At the Belgian Grand Prix, Schumacher debuted with Jordan. He had never raced at Spa before, yet he qualified an incredible 7th. The paddock noticed immediately. This wasn't luck. This was raw speed. Benetton moved quickly and signed him. Just 3 years later, in 1994, Michael Schumacher became world champion. It was a season filled with pressure and controversy, but Schumacher delivered. In 1995, he secured a second title, proving his dominance wasn't temporary. Then came the decision that defined his legacy. In 1996, Schumacher left Benetton, a championship-winning team, and joined Ferrari. At the time, Ferrari was iconic but struggling. They hadn't won a drivers' championship since 1979. Many believed Schumacher had made a mistake, but Schumacher didn't chase comfort. Chased control. He believed he could rebuild Ferrari from the inside. Alongside Jean Todt, Ross Brawn, and Rory Byron, he helped transform the team's culture. Testing became relentless. Communication became precise. Physical training became extreme. Schumacher set new standards for fitness and preparation in Formula One. He demanded excellence, and he delivered it himself first. The early Ferrari years were difficult. Mechanical failures, near misses, heartbreak. But Schumacher stayed committed. Then, in 2000, everything aligned. At the Japanese Grand Prix, Schumacher secured Ferrari's first drivers' championship in 21 years. The emotion was historic. Ferrari was back on top, and Schumacher had led the charge. What followed was one of the most dominant periods in motorsport history. From 2000 to 2004, Schumacher won 5 consecutive world championships. 5 in a row. The 2004 season was almost surreal. 13 race wins in 1 year. Race after race, he controlled the pace with surgical precision. Tire management, pit strategy, qualifying performance, mental strength. He mastered every variable. He didn't just win, he controlled races. By the time he retired in 2006, Schumacher held nearly every major record in Formula One. Most championships, most wins, most pole positions. More importantly, he had changed the role of a driver. Preparation became scientific. Team building became strategic. Physical fitness became essential. He raised the standard permanently. In 2010, Schumacher returned to Formula One with Mercedes. The car was not championship-ready, and he never added an 8th title. But his experience and technical feedback helped shape the team's future. The foundations laid during those years contributed to Mercedes' dominance in the hybrid era that followed. Even without more championships, his influence continued. Michael Schumacher's legacy is not just measured in numbers. It's measured in transformation. He turned Ferrari into a dynasty. He turned preparation into obsession. He turned Formula One into a sport where perfection was expected. For a generation of fans, Schumacher wasn't just the best driver on the grid. He was the benchmark, and in many ways he still is.